beaten the Packers, Panthers, and Giants without throwing a pick. So he tweeted at Whitlock, "Hey, Whitlock, I know I sucked my first 5 years, but after 3 games, it's safe to say I'm the greatest Vikings quarterback since your boy, Jeff George. Don't I deserve more credit for our undefeated start?"
You know what? After that tweet, I think he does deserve more credit, referencing my boy, Jeff George, who was phenomenal in Minnesota.
There we go.
But listen, I think he's getting enough credit. That team is led by its defense. It's led by, as Mike talks about, its home field advantage in that dome. I think Sam Bradford's doing exactly what they wanted when they traded for him. I think he's allowing them to stretch the field with his precise passing down the field. I saw a hint of a running game last night, just a hint. And so I think they're getting exactly what they want from Bradford. I think he's getting just enough credit. But that team's being carried by his defense.
I think it's a team. I think this is the first team that Sam Bradford's really ever played on, a true team, and team where if he goes 3 and out, the defense can hold him to a stop. I think he's playing within himself. I think their running game, because of without having Adrian Peterson and the burden to have to feed the ball to Adrian Peterson, I think it does enhance their running game and it allows them to spread out and utilize their weapons. They play great complementary football. I think Minnesota is the true essence of a team.
Hey, tell Sam Bradford on Twitter, stop looking for credit. Okay, this is Spielman and Zimmer. You know that. They built a great team, Mike.
But listen,
come on.
I told McIntyre earlier in the show, and I want to get your take on this. I think arguably the Vikings have their resume, beating the Panthers, beating the Packers, now beating the Giants. That's the best resume in the NFC.
4-0 in the month of September. I mean, last year the Atlanta Falcons were 4-0 in the month of September, but it didn't look like this 4-0. I think this 4-0 is legitimate. This is going to be a tough team to beat because Minnesota, you got to beat them in all 3 phases. You're not just going to beat them with their defense or your defense. You got to win all 3 phases. The Giants couldn't do it last night, so I really think they are a very complete team with a great culture.